Hello everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video, or if this is the first video that you're seeing, hi, my name is Hannah and I film videos every single week on a Sunday relating to simple living, slow living, finding joy in the mundane, traditional homemaking. My husband and I hold very traditional values, and I love the whole 1950s inspired living, cleaning my home, taking care of it, cooking, cleaning, baking, all that good stuff, with monthly resets thrown in where I sit down, I go through my goals for the previous month and for the following month and my financial goals, because I am also a woman on a budget and trying to save for those big savings and emergency funds. So yeah, if you like the sound of all of that, then do make sure you hit that lovely red subscribe button, and there will be a video waiting for you every single Sunday. With that being said, grab yourselves a beverage of choice. This is a hot chocolate that you would have seen me foam some milk, and it's absolutely delicious. If you live in the UK, it has been absolutely pouring the last couple of days. We've had some quite severe flooding. So if you are based in the UK and the flooding has affected you, I really am sending you so much love, so much hug and support mentally. It's just been horrific. I feel very fortunate. We have been absolutely fine where George and I live. But I do know in other parts of the country it's been just awful and people have had to evacuate, so my heart really does go out to those people. So if you are one of those, then I'm sending you so much love, and my thoughts and prayers are with you all. Right, with that being said, today's video is a monthly reset where I'll be going through my goals, so reflecting on October and looking into November. I cannot believe we're nearly in November. I am actually filming this video a week early. This is the 24th of October today, but like in last reset's video, I'm not going to have the opportunity to film it, so we're doing it today. I just need to, there we go, that's fine, perfect. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy. The reason why I film these videos is something for me to look back on and see how I've improved over each month, but also maybe some inspiration for all of you guys to set yourself some goals for the upcoming month. I love setting myself goals. I set myself monthly goals and weekly goals, and I just find it keeps me motivated, it keeps me accountable, and just keeps me structured, which is something I really like. I love a structure, I love a plan, I love all of that stuff. So yeah, it really works for me. So if you take away anything from today, then leave it below, and I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. And how has your October been? Let me know that as well. Have any of your goals come to pass? How's there anything that's been a bit difficult for you throughout this month? Let's connect in the comments below. But with that being said, I'm going to enjoy my hot chocolate and dive on in. When I said dive on in, I meant with the goals reflections. So October, I'm going to go through the goals that I set myself for October first and then reflect on it. October has been a really lovely month. Nothing too adventurous has happened, but I have ticked off quite a lot of my goals, so we're going to go through them first. The first one is the personal goals. Number one was to reach 70 kilos in weight, which I spoke about in my previous video. I wanted to start focusing on protein, focusing on actual weight loss, and focusing on tracking my meals. Now, I haven't got to 70 kilos, which is fine, it's not a problem. Weight loss is not a race, it's a journey, and you shouldn't, I find personally, if I race towards weight loss, I end up putting it all back on again. It's just losing it slow and steady is more easily, you're more easily able to maintain that weight once you've lost it. So I'm getting there slowly and steady. I am tracking all of my meals, and that is working really well. I sit down on a Sunday and track everything out, so that works quite well. So I'm just going to move that goal into November. The second one was to move my body for 20 minutes every day, which I've ticked. I do this every day, and like I mentioned in my previous video, I cycle to and from work when I can. I do a lot of walking, I clean the house, I clean my father-in-law's house. I'm very, very active, so I have ticked that one off. My third goal was to read one new book, which yes, I have read The Woman in Black. It was so good. The author, Susan Hill, wrote that book so well, and if you are interested or want to read a traditional English ghost story, I would highly recommend it. It's not a very big book. You could easily read it within a month if you are a reader. If you're a good reader, you could probably read it in a couple of weeks. It took me probably about 3 weeks to read it, because I just read little bits each morning. The chapters are quite long, but they are so worth it, and I ended up not being able to put it down. It was so addictive. But yes, I have completed that book, and I have moved on to a brand new book, which is The Secret Garden. So I'm reading that at the moment, which I'm loving. The fourth goal was to meet up with a friend, which yes, I ticked that off as well. My best friend came to visit. She's actually moving over to Cyprus very soon actually, so it was lovely for her to come over, see our home, because she's not actually been here yet. So we had such a lovely afternoon, and I even included it in a reel on my Instagram. So if you're not following me over on Instagram, click the link, click in the description box below, and my account link will be in there, so you can go and follow me if you wish and see what we got up to. We made cinnamon rolls and just had a really lovely day. It was so nice. The fifth goal was to take myself out and explore my hometown, and I also did this on a budget. I wanted to do this in an affordable way. I took £10 with me, and I went out into our hometown. We have a theatre, we have a museum, we have copious amounts of cafes and restaurants, we have beautiful scenery, and I also filmed a reel of that too on my Instagram. So again, if you want to have a look at what I got up to when I went off exploring my hometown, just go ahead and follow me over on Instagram. The link for my Instagram account is in the description box below, and go and follow me over there. I mainly film reels now because I'm obsessed, but there's usually at least 2 to 3 reels every week of what I get up to on day-to-day life. But yes, I absolutely loved that. I took myself out for breakfast, had a look around our museum, which was free entry for local residents, which is great. And yeah, I just had a really good look around, cycled there, cycled home, and it all cost me £10, so that was really, really good. The next goal was to start making Christmas gifts, which yes, I have ticked off. I'm virtually halfway through making our Christmas Christmas presents. I make hampers each year, and my gifts are homemade, and it's something I really enjoy. Plus, it's more affordable. Christmas can be a very, very expensive month. It can put a lot of stress and strain on people, and I personally feel that Christmas should be just a token gift, if any gift at all. If you don't go into debt, if you can't afford a Christmas gift, it's just not worth it. Making some jam for somebody, baking a loaf of bread, making some cookies, just any sort of homemade gift that you can afford, they'll love. And if they don't love, they're not worth knowing, really, if your circumstances are tricky. I really am passionate about Christmas and the fact that it should not be about the presents. It should be about coming together, enjoying the festivities, enjoying those moments of wholesomeness and joy, and just being with the people you love. Basically, that's what I feel like Christmas should be about, but I could talk about that for ages, so we're going to move on. The seventh and final goal was to add photos to our house moving scrapbook. So this was the scrapbook that I showed you in the previous video, and I've started to add some stuff. So this is when we first moved into our house. Ooh. So I've got some of those pictures up there, but I've also, oh my gosh, what's dropping out now? I've also printed some off in here. So I have got some, but I do need to add them to the folder, so I will get to that. So October in that respect has been a really, really lovely month. Again, nothing overly massively exciting has happened, but it's just been a very nice plod along journey. and I love October. I love the weather in October. I watch Coraline on repeat every day, and now I'm not exaggerating because I love that I love that film, and I only watch it in October, and it's just been a lovely month. I love it. I love coziness, I love hot chocolates, I love fires, I love lighting candles, fairy lights, and having dim settings, and I just like to go into hibernation, and I love it. We're now going to jump through the financial goals. I'm going to speed through this quite quickly. A, my battery is low on this camera, and B, I don't want it to be a super long video for you all. So the first goal was to stick to a weekly food budget of £70 a week. I did. I had no savings left from it, and I have increased the food budget in November, which I will speak about in November's goals. The second one was to have no card impulse spending, which for the most part, yes, I had to do pop to the shop moments where I probably spent £3 here, £5 there, which I probably didn't need to, so I'm going to take that over into November and try and be better with that. Number 3 was to enjoy and discover free things to do. Free things like making gifts, reading, watching movies, making delicious coffee at home, things like that, which yes, I did do. And I've been more like, with my money, I've been more sensible in the sense of, I've been like, instead of just going, oh yeah, I'll buy that, I'll buy that. Do I need a new mug? Yeah, I'll just buy that. I've just thought about it more and really been more sensible, so I'm really proud of myself for that. Number 5 was any extra money I receive put into emergency fund tin, which I have not ticked because I did not receive any extra money this month. Number 6 is to look into ways to making some extra money, which yes, I have started a Vinted account, and again I will link that below. I have sold 2 items so far, and yeah, it's going slowly. I'm not actively pushing it or anything, but I keep on top of it, and I do look at the prices week on week, so if I need to reduce any prices then I will, so do check it out if you want to have a little look. And the 7th goal is, if I can't afford it, say no. I did not do very well with this. I've got 2 events coming up this week and next week, which is technically in October. I'm spending the day with a friend on Thursday, and then I'm seeing my sister on Monday. My sister was planned, my friend was not planned. I should have really said no, but I'm such a people pleaser and I just can't let people down. But thankfully my George is helping me, but still I should have said no, and I'm going to carry that through into November. I also just wanted to add with the financial goals that my savings goals, I save a lot of money. I've got 2 big birthdays next year, my mum's and my sister's. I'm saving a lot for that, and I'm doing really well. I've almost reached my goal for my mum, because I'm going to take her out, and I'm not going to say where, just in case she watches my video, which I don't think she does, but just in case, you never know. And then I'll be saving hard for my sister's birthday as well. 2 big birthdays, and I'm doing really well with those. I've saved all of my money for Christmas. I've bought gifts, like, you know, I've bought everything for Christmases, so I've been really happy with that. And my emergency fund tin, I'm doing really well with that. As we speak, I'm nearly at £300, which for me is amazing. I've never been a massive saver, and I've never done that, so to have that, and also the more I save, the less I want to spend it, and it's just doing it with the cash system. If you want any accounts to follow who do cash stuffing, I can link a few below who I like, but I find I save so much more money. And yes, before anyone worries, we do have a safe that's very secure in our home. But yeah, it's really good, and I'm really grateful, really grateful. And I think October has been a really great month, so we're going to close the book for October and jump into November's goals, where I'm just going to fly through these, briefly speak about each one, and see where November takes us. So let's jump on in. My personal goals for November, my first one is to continue with weight loss. I'm just going to stick to this. I'm not going to do why, where, how. I'm just going to do it. I know in my previous video I said I would film a what I ate in a day to help me with weight loss. I am going to do that. I just need to, I might do it at the weekend, I'll see. But yeah, I definitely want to film a what I eat in a day to help me lose weight, and not just salad leaves or thin soups, that lovely wholesome food to help with weight loss. So I will be filming that very soon. I haven't forgotten. Number 2 was to complete most of my Christmas gift making, which that is definitely, I want to, at the end of November, want to only have a few things that I need to make. So that is definitely a big goal I want to do. Number 3 is to make 2 new recipes, which I think is very achievable. I find a lot of my recipes on Instagram, so check Instagram out, or Pinterest, or just Google in general. Lots and lots of great delicious recipes there. Number 4 is to enjoy a date day with my husband, which we do have one planned, so I'm really looking forward to spending some time with him. We do spend Saturday evenings is our night, and where we cook together, watch a film, watch a series that we're watching, and it's really lovely quality time, and I really do enjoy that. Number 6 was to complete the scrapbook I've just shown you. So come November, I want to have all the photos popped in there, all completed. And number 7 is to enjoy moments with family. So just spending time. I see my family all the time now. We've moved up here, and I'm so grateful, and it's so lovely. So yeah, I want to spend more time with them and enjoy that time as well, especially with my grandmother, because I know that she doesn't necessarily have long left on this earth, and I want to treasure each moment I have with her. And they are the personal goals, which I think are A, really achievable, and B, just nice, gentle goals. Nothing too crazy. It is the run up to Christmas. I don't want to put in like, I want to lose 4 stone by December, or I want to get back to the gym, or because I know this time of year is my wind down hibernation mode, where I want to sit in this little nook in the reading room with all the fairy lights on, with a good book, a delicious coffee, and take things slowly. You know, slowing down for this time of year is something that I do every year, and then come January, February, I'm like up there and want to get back on it. So yeah. But now for the financial goals. Number 1 was to have another £100 saved into my emergency fund, which again is very doable, so I'm going to tick that off. Number 2 is to have money saved to go towards next payday. That just means to leave money in my bank account and not spend it. I need to do that. That's like kind of like a no buy thing. Any extra money I receive, save, so that's following on from October's goals. Continue to look into earning extra money, so continue with my Vinted account, selling some of my items that I do not wish to have anymore, and just basically things like that. And I'm not a survey type person. I don't actually have much time to do extra things, so I don't want to give myself too much workload, but just continue with Vinted and seeing how that goes. Number 5 is to stick to a weekly food budget, and that is £75 per week. I did increase it to £80, but it was just too much, so I'm going to try with 75 and see how we go. And so far I'm using Ocado, and which is a food delivery service here in the UK, and so far I really rate them. If any of you are in the UK who have used Ocado, let me know what you think below, because I really like them. They are really good. My 6th goal is to try and save money after adventures. So like I mentioned, on Thursday I'm going out with a friend, and next Monday I'm actually going out with my sister. So I want to really try and have money left when I come home, but if I don't, I don't. I have saved my cleaning money that I get from my father-in-law. I've saved that each week, and so the money that I am taking with me, I have worked hard to save. So if I spend it, I spend it in Lush or the Body Shop or Primark, one of those. And number 7 is to look how I can save money, for example cashback offers or money off vouchers. So I follow a great lady on Instagram. Her name is Saving Money Bish, and I will link her account below as well. But she has great tips about saving money, cashback offers, surveys, ways to earn extra money as well, and I absolutely love her account, so I would really highly recommend checking her out as well if you do have Instagram. And yeah, I'm definitely going to look at maybe cashback offers and also vouchers, and just trying to save money where I can in this day and age where inflation and prices are skyrocketing. We're all doing our little bit, and if I find any offers or any tips or tricks, then I will share them with you all. And that's why I share my weekly food budget or grocery haul, to show you how where I'm saving money basically, and how I'm saving money. I'm really getting passionate into budgeting, financing and saving my money where I can. So yeah, with that being said, that is November. Have you set any November goals? Let me know below. Leave me some comments of what goals you're setting yourself for November. Thank you ever so much for watching. I really hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will see you all in next Sunday's vlog. Bye!